Hello everyone, I am here to show you how to join a custom game as well as to create a custom game. For our purposes, we're going to be mostly joining, so I'm going to show that first. This is your screen that you'll see in League of Legends, and what we do is we press the play button in the top left hand corner and it brings us to this space. Now you don't have to select which game you're going to play. What we're going to do is we're going to click Join Custom. And when we click Join Custom, what that does is it gives you a list of all the games that have been made that people are playing. And we're going to scroll down to this group, which is ZZ School Group 1. And then we click Join. Now, it's going to require a password that we've set up. This way it's just our group who's joining. And then when you click Join, it brings you right here. Now at this point, you can see it automatically put me in the opposing team to Cookie Fight 2002. And if that's where I'm supposed to be, great. If I was supposed to be on Cookie's team, then I would just click the join button next to him, and then I'm there. See, I can just keep moving around. Or if I wasn't participating, but I was actually spectating, which means I'm watching the match, I would click the spectate button, and you can see it moves me down here. But for our purposes, what we're going to be doing is that you're going to be on one of the teams. And that is one way of how you join a group. A second way of joining a private group is when someone on the team will send an invite. And we can see here I have an invite, and so I just accept that invite. And again, it brings me right back here, puts me on this team. Or again, I can always move around. I could go to join Cookie's team. I could be a spectator. But for our purposes, we're going to be on a team. And a way that to consider this is that sometimes when you do these type of competitions, you bring in the captain of each team. So let's say these are two captains. And then as I'm a captain for team 2, I would click invite. And then everyone on my team would be on my friends list. And I just check them off, and I can send an invite. And then once they accept the invite, they will drop into my team. Or they can also actually move around again, but likely they're not going to do that. They're going to stay in my team, and we're ready to go. So those are two ways that we can do this. Now I'm going to show you how you can create a game to start a game with a group. And so the way that works is that we click the play button, top left, like we did before. We're going to choose create custom game. So you see we're still not going to pick any of these options. So create custom game. And then we're going to select Howling Abyss because that's the one we're going to do. Of course, if you were going to play the traditional esports Summoner's Rift, you could just select that. Now we're going to, you see there's a default name, and we're going to change that to ZZ School Group 1. Remember, I do the Z's because I just want it to pop at the very end. Team size just depends upon how many people are going to participate. So the max is 5, which means up to 10 players can compete, or you can have a minimum of 1 player per team. So it's a 1v1. So you just kind of select that based upon your team size, and then we're going to put in a password so that way, when this pops up, when I create this group, anyone can see the group. And by putting a password, it means that you have to have that. So it's locked. Unless you have the password, you cannot join. And then we can do different things here, again, like blind pick, which is what we're going to keep here, which means you can pick from your champion pool plus the free rotation. So you get the pick, whereas all random, which we might choose, is where you get whatever pops up. So you could be playing any of the champions, but it's randomly selected for you. And then down here it says who can spectate. So this says all in this case, so that it could be a way of doing that. So once you're ready, you click confirm. And there you go. It's all set up. At this point, people who have the group name and password can get in, but also I can click the invite button And then, if I have everyone on my friends list, or maybe I just have the captains on my friend list, so this is the other captain, I click that, click the invite, and as we showed you before. So when they get the invite, it pops up here for them, and they just click that checkbox that's shown in this video, and then they can join. So this concludes how you join a group and create a custom group.